Duggar Dillard makes an unusual first stop on family road trip to Tennessee. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. For Duggar family latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. The 19 kids and counting alum, her husband Derrick and their 3 children enjoyed a visit to a quirky restaurant in Little Rock, which Jill called so much fun. Duggar Dillard's latest family vacation is off to an eventful start. The 19 kids and counting alum 33 and her husband Derrick 35 hit the road with their children Israel David 9, Samuel Scott 7, and Frederick Freddie Michael 2 on Wednesday, October 2. Before leaving, Jill shared an Instagram video documenting her preparations for the trip, which included dropping the family's dog Fenna at a boarding facility and visiting the local library for some kids' books, including one from the Magic Treehouse series. She then shared highlights from the first day of the road trip on her Instagram stories, which began with lunch at a very unique restaurant in Little Rock. Related, Duggar Dillard and Derrick Dillard celebrate 10-year wedding anniversary with fun getaway. Grateful, we're going to stop at All Aboard, which is this super cool train restaurant, which our kids love, where the train delivers your food to your table, she explains in one video. It's super fun, super cute. She then shared a video of the family's car pulling up to the interesting eatery, as one of the kids could be heard excitedly saying, "I see it." The most fun train restaurant was the perfect stop on our first day of travel, she wrote over the clip. In the next video, a toy train could be seen traveling on a track along the wall near the ceiling of the establishment, with their food order hanging below. Upon reaching the correct table, the food slides onto a metal plate that was then automatically lowered down the wall to the tabletop. The couple recently celebrated their 10th wedding anniversary with another getaway. In Brandon, Jill and Derrick tied the knot in June 2014, after announcing their courtship in March of that year. Related, Duggar congratulates sister Jana with sweet behind-the-scenes videos from her wedding to Stephen Wisman. On August 1, Jill shared a video montage of the pair exploring Silver Dollar City amusement parks and cavern sites to mark the special occasion. "We circled back to Silver Dollar City to hit up all the great food we missed the day before I had gotten super motion sick. We visited shops we don't always get to stop at when the kiddos are with us. And we finally got to ride the newest ride #Fire at the Hole," she wrote. "We couldn't have been more grateful for this time away together as a couple." She ended the post. For more People news, make sure to sign up for our newsletter. Duggar confirms her kids are no longer in public school and critics are not impressed. After Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar prided themselves on homeschooling all 19 of their children, their daughter Jill was the first to break the mold when her oldest son Israel went to public school. But now it looks like she's already gone back on that decision, which fans noticed in her latest YouTube vlog. Jill's new video revealed she's homeschooling again. In the 11-minute video Jill shared on her YouTube channel over the weekend, she shared a look at what a day in her life is like, including her kids' homeschooling routine. She defended her choice to homeschool her kids in the caption of the video, adding that it's possible her kids could have a more traditional education in the future. Jill admitted that some people might be surprised to see her kids homeschooling again. "You may be surprised to see in the video that we are homeschooling now," she wrote in the video's caption. "Our decision to homeschool our kids is one that we didn't take lightly, but is just something that worked out best for us during this season. And just like when we decided to do public school, we will continue to reevaluate year by year. We continue to believe that parents know their kids best and should have the right to choose whatever education route works best for their family, so long as their kids are set up for success." Fans aren't impressed with the move. In a post on a popular Duggar-related subreddit, critics shared their disapproval of Jill's choice to homeschool again, with one person calling the decision disappointing but not surprising. "Why? I thought she wanted to expose them to the real world so they could have normal friends and stuff," one commenter wrote. Others questioned the kind of education Jill's kids were actually getting, which one critic pointed out. "I will say homeschooling is a loose interpretation," the person commented. "Watching videos while at home with mom occasionally being there is a better description." Jill once stood behind her choice to send Israel to public school. When she first shared that Israel would be attending kindergarten at a public school back in 2020, she explained her decision in a since-deleted blog post. "This week we went and got Israel registered for kindergarten. It's hard to believe he will be 5 this year," Jill wrote at the time, via In Touch. "We have already been homeschooling him some, but decided it would be fun to let him go to kindergarten this year. It's extra special because it's the same school district Derrick enrolled in over 25 years ago." So far, Jill hasn't explained exactly what prompted her to homeschool Israel 10 and Samuel 7. Joy-Anna Duggar recalls terrifying moments rushing baby Gunnar to hospital. Joy-Anna Duggar is grateful her 13-month-old son, Gunnar, is alive and well after a terrifying health scare. After their youngest child bit off more than he could chew during a family meal and immediately started choking, Joy-Anna, 26, and her husband, Austin Forsyth, decided to drive 1 hour to the local hospital to seek professional care. "I just handed Gunnar to Austin, and I started crying," Joy-Anna recalled in a new YouTube video posted Friday, June 14. "All those what-ifs come to your mind right away. Gunnar threw up multiple times and still hadn't thrown up the ham and was gagging and was not breathing for, like, 20 seconds. For the first half of the car ride, Joy-Anna, who is also mom to Gideon, 6, and Evelyn, 3, was trying to keep her son awake as he continued to cry. After consulting with Austin, who is an EMT, the former Counting On star agreed that rest may provide some relief." Duggar family. Get to know the next generation. "We let him go to sleep, and I watched him closely," she explained. "There were a couple of points on the drive that he stopped breathing again, and I was just crying out to God, please save him. I've never been to a point where I thought I was going to lose one of my kids," she continued while wiping away tears. "It was just like that thought of he is going to die came to my mind, and it was terrifying. Fortunately, Gunnar started sleeping better and breathing regularly. At the hospital, doctors performed X-rays to make sure nothing was lodged in his throat. They later confirmed everything looked clear and he was safe to be discharged." 19 kids and counting. A comprehensive guide to the Duggar family. "I was just so thankful that God protected him," Joy-Anna said, "and we made it to the hospital, and that whatever was in his throat wasn't bothering him anymore." When looking back on the day, Joy-Anna described the turn of events as crazy and a roller coaster of emotions. Now that Gunnar is sleeping better and back to his old self, his mom is reminding parents to savor every healthy moment with their children. "After something like that, I feel like you just really hug your babies a little bit tighter and thank God so much for giving us life and breath and all the things," she said. "You never know when something is going to happen. This is my 3rd kid, and I've never had anything this serious happen as far as choking goes." Joy-Anna Duggar reveals she spent years praying about pants. Joy-Anna Duggar wearing pants didn't come about without thought. The Counting On star revealed how changing her wardrobe came about, and it wasn't because she is a rebel. However, Joy-Anna has seemingly taken several pages from her big sister Jinger Duggar's style book. Duggar women wearing pants used to be a big deal. It started after Jinger married Jeremy Vuolo and wore pants and shorts while living in Laredo, Texas. All the adult sisters have worn pants a time or two, but a few still rotate their long skirts and dresses. During a recent Instagram Q&A, Joy-Anna talked about the journey she took before committing to wearing pants. Joy-Anna Duggar details her road to wearing pants. Putting on pants and leaving the house isn't a big deal for many women. They grow up wearing jeans, leggings, and pants. However, the Duggar daughters grew up with a strict dress code that deemed pants immodest. Joy-Anna Duggar has started wearing pants. During a recent Q&A session on her Instagram story, the Counting on star talked about her journey and the decision she and Austin Forsyth made about wearing pants. She called it a long and thoughtful decision. Joy-Anna acknowledged that it might sound crazy to some, but she and Austin put a lot of prayer into their decision, and it took a couple of years. The couple grew up similarly, which made them believe that wearing pants was immodest. Interestingly, Joy-Anna mentioned that her decision was not out of rebellion and that she didn't have any bitterness about how she was raised. It was also stressed that wearing skirts or dresses never stopped her from doing what she wanted to do. Strict rules for Joy-Anna Duggar and her sisters. Growing up under the thumb of Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar created a very sheltered environment for the Duggar siblings. There were different rules for the boys and the girls, with the latter taking on more responsibility in the home and caring for their younger siblings. Joy-Anna Duggar mentioned believing pants were immodest. The girls wore below-knee dresses and skirts. They could wear long or short-sleeve tops, but nothing with a low neckline. When out in public, when the family would spot an immodestly dressed woman in their vicinity, they would use the code word Maggie so the boys knew to avert their eyes. Moving through adult life has given Joy-Anna a broader outlook on life, but she likely won't be as worldly as Duggar Duggar. Duggar fans say she's definitely slamming family in photo with childhood fashion staple. In recent years, some of Michelle and Jim Bob Duggar's adult children have defied their family's controversial religious views. One even described the Christian fundamentalist upbringing as cult-like, and recently, Duggar Duggar fans said she was definitely slamming her family in a new photo with a childhood fashion staple. To recap, Duggar is the sixth born of the 19 Duggar siblings. The family was featured on TLC's 19 Kids and Counting and its spin-off Counting On from 2008 to 2020. Today, Duggar is married to Jeremy Volo, and they share two daughters, Felicity 6 and Evangeline 4, and have a third child on the way. In March, Duggar posted a photo of herself with a jean skirt. In mid-late March, Duggar took to her Instagram stories with a photo that caught fans' attention. The snap showed her holding a long jean skirt on a hanger while smiling widely inside a clothing store. Okay at Anthropology, taking me back to my roots, she captioned the update. Not sure what to think of this returning trend. Folks on Reddit claimed Duggar Duggar was definitely slamming her family. On the r/Duggar Snark subreddit, fans speculated that Duggar was sending a not-so-subtle message about her upbringing. The original poster declared, "Oh, Duggar is definitely slamming Arkansas and her family in this story." Another agreed, writing based on her facial expression, "She knows how awful these skirts are, lol." Someone else replied, "Took her long enough." The long denim skirt trend has been going on for a while and has now lasted longer than some of my best romances. I've been waiting for one of them to dunk on it. Then I remember they don't know how to do that, so I'll settle for this post lol. Duggar previously said fear was a huge part of her childhood. In 2023, Duggar spoke with people about growing up under the teachings of Bill Gothard's Institute in Basic Life Principles, IBLP. One of the rules was that women always wore long skirts or dresses. Fear was a huge part of my childhood, she admitted. I thought I had to wear only skirts and dresses to please God. Music with drums, places I went, or the wrong friendships could all bring harm. She also slammed the IBPL as cult-like. Duggar has since shunned the IBPL and opened up about its negative impact. His teachings were so harmful, and I'm seeing more of the effects of that in the lives of my friends and people who grew up in that community with me, she told People. There are a lot of cult-like tendencies. Duggar Duggar Volo says she's feeling so incredibly blessed after shower for baby No. 3. Duggar Duggar Volo is excited to welcome her baby boy. The former Counting On star, 31, posted a video to Instagram on Wednesday, February 26, sharing clips and photos of her Saturday, February 22, baby shower to celebrate her third pregnancy. Duggar and her husband, Jeremy Volo, exclusively revealed to POPLE in October that they are expecting their third child in March. In January, she announced that they were expecting their first son. The couple share daughters Felicity, 6, and Evangeline, 3. The video began with a clip of her welcome sign, which read in a blue font, "Oh boy, welcome to Jinger's baby shower." The video showed off the baby blue balloons decorated inside and outside of the home, along with glimpses of the attendees, including her friends and family. The video also showed one of Jinger's daughters at the event, opening up the baby shower gifts with her mom, including children's books, stuffed animals, and clothing. Related, Jinger and Joy-Anna Duggar addressed drama after sisters both gave their daughters same nickname. Jinger concluded the video with sweet images alongside a few of the guests, as well as an individual image of her cradling her baby bump for the camera. Feeling so incredibly blessed to be surrounded by so many amazing ladies at my baby shower for baby boy Volo, she began her Instagram caption. "Their love, support, and prayers mean the world to me. I'm beyond grateful to have such sweet and thoughtful friends in my life during this special time. Can't wait for baby boy to meet each of you." Related, a guide to everyone in the Duggar family. Older sister Jessa Duggar Seawald commented on the post, "You are glowing. So wish I could have been there to celebrate with you in person. Can't wait to meet this baby Jessa." Her husband and their 5 children live in Springdale Arc, while Jinger and her family live in Santa Clarita. Caliph Jinger, who is one of 19 children in her large family, previously told POPL in an exclusive interview that she keeps in close touch with her 8 sisters, including Jessa, 32, Jill, 33, Jenna, 35, and Joy-Anna, 27. "It's such a blessing to have them in my life," she told POPL, noting that it's amazing to be able to jump on FaceTime and see her siblings' faces while being so far from family. Jana Duggar admits there were a few surprises on her first trip with her new in-laws. The eldest Duggar daughter documents a family camping trip with her husband, Stephen Wisman, in a new YouTube video. Jana Duggar is soaking up some family time with her new in-laws on Wednesday, March 19. Duggar, 35, posted a YouTube vlog of a camping trip she took last fall with her husband, Stephen Wisman, and his family. The former 19 kids and counting star and Wisman, 31, tied the knot last August 15 in a classic elegant ceremony. The Counting on alum gave her followers a tour of the trailer her husband purchased for the getaway. "It's actually kind of cute," a surprised Duggar said after doing a walkthrough of the trailer's bedroom, kitchen, and restroom. Duggar then explained they were traveling to Old Threshers, an annual event held over Labor Day in Mighty Pleasant, Iowa, that draws thousands of tourists. The Wisman family performed music at the event, the couple's first outing as husband and wife. Duggar gave a behind-the-scenes look at the event setup before walking around the town. She proudly filmed her husband and his brothers engaging in some lighthearted banter in between their musical performances, while also showing children playing and enjoying the music. All the stunning photos from Jana Duggar's elegant, classic wedding to Stephen Wisman exclusive. Between the musical performances, Duggar highlighted shopping with local vendors, where they taste-tested sodas, pickles, and snow cones. A fun element of the fair included old tractors shooting up sparks that she described as old-fashioned form of fireworks. At the end of the family's very eventful day, Duggar and Wisman sat around a quiet, unlit campfire with many empty camping chairs, waiting for the rest of the family to arrive. "Sweet family time around the campfire," Duggar said in the video while panning over to her husband. Wisman said the family needed firewood for the campfire, so they did their part and got the firewood. "We provided it," Duggar said, panning to the firewood sitting in bags before continuing. "And everyone showed up." Wisman had grabbed a bag of pretzel crisps to munch on while they continued waiting for the rest of the family. "They're all going to come," Duggar said, appearing unconvinced. "Great old family time." Moments later, the rest of the family arrived and proceeded to light the campfire. Duggar panned around the circle, showing the progress of the camping chairs filling in, giving a soft yay to the sight. The following day, Wisman gave a sweet introduction of his wife, Duggar, to a good-sized crowd. "This is her first year here," Wisman said in the microphone to the crowd, while smiling proudly at his new wife. "We got married 2.5 weeks ago." The couple received a hilarious gift from Duggar's brother Jeremiah and his wife Hannah Duggar. Duggar sat on Wisman's lap as they opened it together to find metal whisks for an electric mixer. Duggar was handed a power drill to plug the whisks into. Jana Duggar gives rear update in first YouTube video post in over 3 years. "New life blossoming everywhere, perfect. That is cool," Duggar said, smiling and laughing as Wisman helped her assemble the tool. "So you can use the tools they're used to," Wisman said before Duggar completed his sentence, "and I will feel at home." Last August, Duggar told POPL during an exclusive interview in August that she had her dream come true wedding while marrying Wisman. The eldest Duggar daughter got engaged June 15 and exchanged vows during a traditional ceremony in front of 500 guests in Prairie Grove, Ark. "I think it is one of those things that all girls envision someday," Jana told People of her wedding 2 days before the celebration. "For me, it felt like, okay, it's never coming. But now it's starting to sink in. Reality is starting to set in. And I'm like, wow, this truly is something that I've dreamed of. And just to see it coming about is incredible and kind of hard to believe. It's a dream come true."